We are in
Banff.
Banff. And guess who's here?
With our friends.
Our friends are here. We're so excited. Welcome back to our channel. We took a few days off of editing because we were celebrating our 7-year anniversary of being married.
Being hitched.
Spent a lot of time outside.
Yeah, it was an adventurous day. Tom Cruise, give me your powers. Oh my gosh. Today, we are finishing our RV road trip Alaska to Tennessee series. We're gonna talk you through it.
Basically, we just have a lot of really short little clips that I think I took for probably Instagram stories that we're just gonna kind of piece together here and walk you guys through the end of our trip.
The video starts with us picking up our friends from the airport, and then we went back to Banff where we had a RV park that we stayed at that was really nice. It was up on this hill, and there was this shuttle that went from the campsite down into the town. And so after we got there, did a little bit of hooking up, kind of getting the RV set, which we really hadn't done yet. So we had like no idea, well, a general idea of how to like hook up the water, dump the tank, but we were still figuring that out. So
that's true, I forgot about that.
So we got the RV hooked up, and then we went into town and we just kind of explored Banff.
Hey, tell the world where we are.
Banff.
Where are we, Spooks? So the very next morning, we wanted to see Lake Louise, which means we kind of had to backtrack, but that was okay. It was worth it. Yes. So we got up super early. I don't remember what time we got up. It was like 5:45 or 6. So we walked over to the lake and had a great time. Hey guys.
Wow, this looks straight up fake.
And one really neat thing is there's a photo of my grandparents, my mom's mom and dad, in front of Lake Louise, and I really wanted to get a picture in that same spot. So Spoons took a picture of Steven and I in that very exact same spot where my grandparents stood and took a picture.
It was really kind of cool.
Yeah.
So we wrapped that up. We just had a good time experiencing Lake Louise, and it's beautiful. So it speaks for itself 100%. And then we got on the road, drove through Canada, basically to the border. And once we got to the border, as we pulled through the line, the security guards were waving us on through and coming up, and I was watching the mirror over to the side, my mirror right on the driver's side, thinking, sure, it'll totally like be wide enough so that both of our mirrors could fit in. But no!
America, America, God shed His grace on thee.
Oh God, Steve, don't hit this.
I took off the passenger rearview mirror, which was really sad. Because one, those things are not cheap, and two, you're not just duct taping that thing back on. And so it was like gone. They were laughing. I'm glad they thought it was funny. I'm sure they see that stuff all the time. You know.
Thank you, USA Border Patrol.
Yeah, good to be home, I guess, at that point. We left the border and went straight to Yellowstone.
Yeah.
I don't think we stopped.
We stopped somewhere in Montana for food.
Oh yeah.
To go grocery shopping. That's what
right.
it was. So we've been eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. That's about it. So we have our dear Mariah here. Mariah. Yes. The food goddess. Helping us make healthy decisions on our food choices.
So we got some good food and we headed to Yellowstone, where we were staying at a person's property, actually, that you found on a site called Hip Camp.
There's a site called Hip Camp that's basically Airbnb for camping, and it was a lifesaver trying to find a place because I knew that we wanted an actual place to stay at Yellowstone. Yellowstone was the only place that we were staying 2 nights because we wanted to have a whole entire full day to experience the actual Yellowstone Park. We rented a Jeep for the day, which turned out to be the best idea we could have had.
Oh my gosh, it was so fun.
It was so fun. So this is Dragon Mouth Springs. Steven, tell us why it's called that.
Well, in the 1st century, they documented an actual dragon taking a bath in the springs.
Interesting.
It stinks. It smells. Oh, and I'm in it.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Get it, babe?
Just breathe it in.
Let it continue.
Buffalo or bison? Are they the same thing?
Yes.
We'll Google that.
Yes, but I think, I don't know.
Yeah.
It might be like regional.
Anyway, so there was this one buffalo, bison, whatever. That was just like truly Yellowstone to the max. And Spoons was like, I gotta take a picture. And you know, they're really big, of course, about keeping a safe distance from these animals. And I don't know that I can say he really did that, but he got a really cool picture. Andrew! Babe.
It was some awesome pictures. I think that he was far enough away.
I don't know, it started standing up.
It got a little freaky.
Spoons, you need to sell that.
Woo.
Look at me. Sorry, look at the grizzle for a minute. Come on.
That's fine, no, I'm kidding. I love it.
Hey buddy, look at me, huh? Look at me.
Look at him up there.
Stop him. That's a big middle finger right there.
The baby got scared.
Aww.
So that was kind of our the end of Yellowstone.
Yep. So then we were on to Colorado, and really the biggest place I really wanted to stop in Colorado was Garden of the Gods,
which is a beautiful park of these like red rocks with crazy formations, arches, and
yeah, it was unreal.
It was beautiful.
Okay, so my bike turned off. Where are we at, babe?
Garden of the Gods.
Oh man.
Literally nature's playground, because it was just a conglomeration of them that you could just like climb on and climb
really cool.
in these little like crevices.
This is a sheet of mine. Your butt looks cute, babe.
Thanks.
And it was so cool.
So we had a really good time taking some pictures, enjoying that area, but we couldn't enjoy it for long because we really needed to get on the road.
Yep.
As we were leaving Colorado, we were driving on this road that wasn't a highway, and I'm not sure why I think we were trying to meet up with the highway. I heard this and I kind of felt this pop, and I looked back in the rearview mirror, in our one good rearview mirror, and I saw like this dust fly from the back of the RV. I'm like, that's not good. And we pulled over, we called a wrecker. They couldn't tow us because we were too big. We ended up driving, I think it was only a few miles, but we went real slow. Yeah. And it took a long time, and we got there right before they closed. And so
those guys were great though. They brought us right in and
jacked the back of the RV up and pulled the tires off, and thankfully we had a spare, so we threw that on. It's like a legit tire. Now we don't have a spare, so we need to get another one.
We're responsible, I promise.
Right.
So yeah, then we headed on home, went to Nashville, and we stayed just at a cute little campground on a lake.
But that kind of concludes our road trip. We made it back to Nashville in one piece. I had to find another mirror, and that was our road trip.
So stay tuned to see what happens next when we head down to Mobile to start our renovations.
If you guys really enjoyed our RV road trip and want to see more of these videos, please subscribe, like the video, hit the bell thing, all those things, because it really supports us and tells us that you enjoy these videos, because we're enjoying it. We're having a fun time.
Yeah, if there's any kind of videos you would like to see about RV living, tiny life, any ideas of videos you have, just put them in the comments below.
Be watching for our next series, the Reno series, which we're really excited for. That was fun. It's a fun transformation.
Yeah.
All right.
We're at barbecue. We're at barbecue. Babe, what are you gonna eat?
I'm gonna get a salad.
Oh.
If that's not proof that dragons existed, huh?
Babe. 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 Am I in a video?
Yeah. Now, children, play nice.